Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you a little twist on my famous eggs. Now, if you looked out on my videos, you see that I have a lot of scrambled egg stuff. Italian scramble, Hawaiian scramble, cheap scramble, all kinds of stuff like that. Why do I like scrambles? Because they're easy. You throw all the eggs and all the junk in there, all your ingredients, and you're done. This time it's gonna take a little bit more finesse. The word finesse is spelled F-I-N-E-S-S-E. I believe the background is French. That's why it ends in an E at the end. But I digress. Okay? So, we're gonna make it nice and easy. We're gonna call this the egg pancake roll-up. Let me say that again. Egg pancake roll-up. All right, let's get to work because I'm hungry and I only got an hour before I gotta get to work. Let's get started. Okay guys, let's get started. First ingredient, butter. Yep, I don't care what you guys say. Eggs cannot taste great without butter. So these are gonna be pancakes, remember? So make sure that you just give it a nice little coating at the bottom because you're not gonna have a huge amount of eggs. Now, these are my ingredients here, but I'll go over them later because remember, I'm in a hurry. So let's just get this going. Liquid eggs from Publix. Now, just like pancakes, make sure that you get it nice and thin, just around the bottom of the pot or the pan. Just like that. We're not doing too much, we're keeping it nice and thin like a big pancake. Now, the most important part is make sure you have it in low heat, because if you don't, it's not gonna cook right and it's not gonna roll up right. So make sure, like I have mine on number 3, which is just above low, okay? Now that I have this down, I'm just gonna add some of my ingredients here. Onions, tomato, mushroom, and then ham. I'm gonna give you more details on the items that I bought here, but I just wanted to throw all this together because my time is limited. Okay, now we're just gonna let this cook on low. Now this is what it looks like with only tomatoes, purple onions, mushrooms, and of course the egg. Now I'm gonna add the spinach so you can see what it looks like with it. Okay, you can add as much spinach as you want. This is how much I like. So there's your view. So now I'm just gonna let this cook for a while on low, very low, because you're not making a scramble. I have this on 3. You're not making a scramble, remember that. You're making an egg pancake, so it's very thin. If you notice on my other videos, when I do a scramble, it goes all the way up here. But this is a very thin egg pancake. So you just throw the stuff on top and you let it cook slowly. Okay guys, here's the list of ingredients. We're gonna go through them. Sour cream, butter for when you're cooking the eggs, mushrooms, your typical Tabasco hot sauce, diced ham, purple onions, spinach, grape tomatoes, and of course at the end, the cheddar cheese. Look how easy. Now there's something I want to say about the diced ham. they have two kinds. They have the regular cut diced ham, and then they also have the petite diced ham. If you get a chance to find the petite one, get that. It is amazing, and it is exactly what they serve at the restaurants. This one is not bad. The chunks look big here, but they're really not. It's just that they're packed all together. When you crumble this up, everything gets smaller. But the petite ones from Smithfield are my favorite. Now, I always have trouble finding this. I always think it's either Publix or Walmart or Winn-Dixie, but when I think I know where it is and I go, they don't have it. So I'm always hunting for this. So I always buy 2 or 3 pieces at a time, and it'll last you a while. All right, so make sure you get this one, petite, if you're lucky enough to get it. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to get drier around the edges. So this is cooking really good, nice and slow. I'm gonna let it sit there a little bit longer. I don't know if you can tell, but this is cooking real nice. This is the way it's supposed to be. Remember, it's gonna be a pancake egg roll-up. So it's gotta be nice and firm and ready from when I try to roll this sucker up. So just before I start the process, I'm gonna add a little hot sauce, and then I'm gonna add some cheese to it. Actually, let's do it now. Remember, the cheese has to melt to make everything nice and gooey. And like my famous friend from Cala La Pasta, who showed me, you don't have to really load up anything with cheese. Everything's gonna melt. You just throw this stuff in and let it do its magic. Now it's time for the little hot sauce. And I like to dab on quite a bit because it's one of the most amazing things ever created. The original McElhaney's Tabasco brand sauce. Okay, I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. Also guys, there's something I need to tell you about. You must have 3 avocados set aside, ready to be eaten for breakfast every single day. Healthy AF, and it complements your eggs and sour cream amazingly. So you rotate them, but you always have 3 out in different stages. Every time you use 1 avocado, you pull another one from the refrigerator and set it aside. That way it takes 3 days to get nice and ready for you. Always with breakfast, always. You got it? Now, another recommendation is to buy the 3-pound sour cream daisy. They have it at Walmart, and it's actually cheaper than buying 3 of the sticks that I showed you before. This is my go-to. That way you never have to skimp out on the most beautiful creation ever. After McElhaney's Tabasco sauce, of course. Okay, just before you think it's ready, make sure you check around it. Just do this with your little mini spatula to make sure that nothing is sticking and is done before you begin the rolling up process. Okay, final step, we're gonna do the roll up. Look, this is how you can check to make sure that nothing's sticking. All right, this is what makes my famous egg pancake roll-up right here. Take it nice and easy, blend the first part in, then do the next rolling up there. I'm trying to not let my hand cover this. Are you watching this? Look how pretty it looks. Now some of you may call that a freaking omelet, but it's a roll-up. It's a pancake roll-up. It's much thinner. So now I'm gonna plate it. There's my avocado. And now we're coming to the last step. Just a dollop of the sour cream, and you know I'm an addict to this. And voila, there you go. What do you think? you see this? Do you see how amazing this came out? Just like a $10, $15 restaurant item for breakfast. Alright guys, I'm out until the next video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the freaking bell so you get notified of my next invention. Woo-wee. Time to eat. I'm out.